Hello, everybody. Um, Getting a little bit of a late start on this. For this, last night, I was all set. I was ready to make my videos today. And I woke up, all my notes are gone. Um, the cat must have walked across my computer last night and hit whatever button and deleted my notes for today. So there's that. I woke up to that thing. Dumb cat. Anyway, so I'm just going to try to wing it the best I can with the information that I remembered. Uh, um, but what I wanted to talk about today is the word sheeple and what it means. Have you noticed that? I mean, a lot of self-righteous, know-it-all, they'll get on the internet and start screaming, "You're all a bunch of sheeple. You're all a bunch of sheeple." You use your heads. But the thing is we are, in fact, herd animals. I mean, everything about us is herd animals, just like sheep. Sheep are herd animals. So it's true. We all are. But even the person saying that is trying to make it be a derogatory statement, they are also part of the herd, part of a herd, because there's lots of different herds out there. It's not just one. It's not just humanity. Humanity is divided up into sections. On the economic side, the sections, you got the very wealthy, the 0.1%, the 1%, the 10%, and all that. Then the bottom 40%, which is us. Bottom 40% get trod on all the time by the... Anyway, I'm getting off tangent here. Thing is to embrace the idea that we are herd animals. If we just study the different herds, I mean, we got the internet, for Christ's sakes. We can look at them, see how they act, see how they behave in different situations. How does a herd behave when there's danger? Most of them, they run, and when they panic, they run. That's called stampedes. And then most of them get away, but there's always a couple that get caught. And that's the way it's been for millions of years, I suppose. So, when we're looking at herd animals, big herds, we got to figure out how to relate that to ourselves, to our own lives. And we got to, which herd we want to belong to, which part of the herd we want to be in, and how we're going to conduct ourselves. Okay, so I've got a little piece of visual representation for you. We're going to try that. Okay, so you see this? This is a flock of sheep. These are all sheepies, right? And then over here, these are trees. These are trees, and this is the sheepies. Okay. So, in a herd, where do you want to be? I'll tell you where you don't want to be. You don't want to be here, or here, or here, or here. You don't want that. Those are your lone wolves. Those people, they're antisocial. They want to be involved. Those kind of people think that they can get along just fine all by themselves. You don't want to be that person, because when you're a predator and you're hiding in these trees, what's the first target? This one, this one, those are going to get picked off first. Okay? And once those get picked off, right, those are your lone wolves, and they're getting picked off by predators. Also, you know, these guys over here, like that, and that just leaves that. No, predators will always choose the weakest link. That's what being the herd animals, theirs was the weakest link. The weakest links are always the individuals, the lone wolves. If you want to be stronger, you don't have to be the strongest, just stronger than being by yourself, right? So that's where you want to go. The next thing, I mean, once you figure out that you don't want to be on the outer perimeter, you know, that's a very dangerous place. That's the most dangerous place within a herd, is the outer perimeter. The next place to, or the next problem with herds that you want to be aware of is what happens if there's a panic, right? The helicopters start flying over, or, you know, something, and it panics the herd, and they all start running. Now, who's going to get trampled, right? Take a look. Who's going to get trampled? You know, all these in the middle start running. You know, whichever direction. People are going to get trampled, but these guys are already gone. And if you're here, then, you know, one level in. Okay, those were your protections. These outliers are your protection as far as the first warning sign. And then you're very aware, and at the first sign of the first noise of panic or, you know, trouble, that's time to get out of here. Then you just take off. You get out of there and you save yourself. It's every man for himself at that point. But up until that point, the herd is working for you. The herd is perfect. But when there's a panic, you got to abandon that herd. Okay. And that's the way, I mean, you just look at the stock market crashes, stock market accelerations, you know, going up, and those are all herd. The whole reason that stock market or any kind of markets like that work is because of the herd mentality. And that particular herd is all these high dollar investors competing with each other. And the ones that don't, you know, jump in and you know, pay attention, if they're right in the middle of things, they're getting trampled. You know, when panic sets in, it's time to sell, to get out, and they're getting trampled. So you need to be paying attention all the time, and be the number one indicator is your perimeter. With those perimeter people, the antisocials, the lone wolves, and all that, when they start getting taken out, that's your warning. You better be thinking about bamboos out of there. Okay, so, well, there's that. Yeah, I want to touch upon predators a little bit. And the predators are, you know, like I've said before, you got your lions, tigers, and bears, and they're all trying to take a piece of you, and they all want to do it first before the other one gets to you. And sometimes they're four-legged. Most of the time, they're two-legged. You've got to. Those are the people. And then on the two-legged, there's many different brands of two-legged predators. And that's the other thing that we're. I'll probably just make a standalone video on predators, on how many of them they are, where they are. Mostly the predators are other homeless people, other people that are poor, that are in your situation. They are, I don't know why, but is it desperation? Is it just trying to get something over somebody somehow. Try to feel a little bit of superiority, some damn thing. Anyway, so sheep, herds. We are herd animals. It's not a bad thing to be a sheeple. It's a bad thing to not know that you're a herd animal and not intentionally look for the particular herd that is going to help your life. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. 10 minutes. Ooh, too long. All right, we'll talk to you later, and be careful. It's a jungle out there. Predators are out to get you. Lions and tigers and bears. All right, bye. Oh, before I go, please like, subscribe, touch all the bells and buttons. I need your help, so give me some love. Thank you.